pretty good in this matchup. What matchup is this? We're playing against what seems to be just kite control.
Are you happy, Declan? Yeah, you happy, boy?
It's okay, Declan. It's possible this Skite runs into a mana leak, but I really want to curve Skite into Courser. The problem with Blue White Red is that like the format's never going to be all aggro, and there's just going to be too many things that you have to try and kill. If he passed this, that's great for us too. So.
Where did his blink go?
Yep.
Take your heals.
No counter on this is interesting. I'm going to put him on not having a counter and just run the Courser out, which means he needs double path to get through both of these. Normally I like to wait till turn 4 to play this, or with an Accelerant. Yeah, remand's fine. He must have drawn the remand, because I think he would have remanded Spellskite if he had it. So we're asking to get Snap remanded here. I think because of Snap remand, we're going to play the Wall of Omens. So I'm going to play the Windswept Teeth, and I'm not going to run out another wall because next turn, basically this like doesn't give him a chance to use his mana here. So now I get to play Courser, drew another Courser too. So like if this runs into mana leak, that doesn't really matter. So we have another one. We also have Eternal Witness. We have a couple other expensive things. So we're going to eat a leak at some point here. Yeah, cool. And he had the Snap remand, so playing the wall out last turn basically allowed him to not do this, and we time walked him out of his mana for a turn. So he's going to do this. I'm not going to play out this other wall still, because I want to use it once we have Courser with this fetch land in play. This fetch land also makes Courser better just being in play. You want something to play with, Declan?
There you go. Look what you got.
You cannot Kiki PN current. Kiki says target non-legendary creature you control. Legion Loyalists give everything trample in the game against Cedric. Card's a monster.
Oh, wait, I've got this Spellskite.
Yeah. So you can redirect and go to 1, right?
I can use this.
Or you can...
We haven't seen Cryptic out of him yet, and a lot of these Blue Red decks just probably can't afford to play Cryptic, so if we keep getting remanded here, that's annoying. Okay, so now we get to crack this fetch.
Spellskite dies, I go to 2.
Yep.
So I want red, green, I think. I need to put this into play. Tapped to gain a life. Now we get to play this Wooded Foothills off the top of our deck. I wouldn't be surprised to see him path us here. If he paths us, I'm going to redirect to the Spellskite. Obviously, that'll shuffle. Adrian and Matt are playing Magic in the background.
Are we being too loud?
No, you're fine.
What are you doing? Come on.
It's okay, bud.
Yep, so we're going to let the Spellskite get pathed, and obviously we're going to get the basic, because if we could get to a spell on top of our deck, that's fine.
4 cards for you, 2 for me.
Still have Wooded Foothills on top, perfect.
I presumed I would be dead. So, given that presumption.
I'm in Central Standard Time. It's about 1 a.m. here.
Draw the line.
Yeah.
caster path. Alright, so this is gonna path the Courser, I assume. That's fine. So, like, he ramped us 2 lands. The Courser got to scry away some bad things, so. And we have another Courser in our hand. So, like, and now his mana leaks are just, like, super dead. And he gained us 2 life. Any thoughts on Hot Match that falls over P and Crindalar? P and Crindalar, just like the colorless blockers are really good. Just being able to kill things on demand is really good. P and Crindalar is more powerful with Restoration Angel than Huntmaster is. I teach mathematics at the college that I teach at.
When are you gonna fall asleep, little guy? Never.
Well, I mean, that's one thing.
Let's play this Courser out. The old backup Courser. Always bring a backup Courser. Lark's on top of the deck. That's pretty good. And again, I'm just not going to play any of the spells that we have into Mana Leak at any point in this game, so we're just going to pass.
I smell different.
Currently, I teach. I'm teaching an introductory statistics class, so nothing very, very exciting. Prepare to be very poor if you plan to derive your primary source of income from teaching. The Tolarian Community College guy posted a great video about the money that adjuncts make. Like, I don't teach because I need to. Like, I teach because it's fun and it's like a little bit of extra money. Like, my primary job is stay-at-home dad. My wife works full time, so I basically like play Magic and teach one class a quarter for fun. Trying to like live full time as an adjunct, the pay is just miserable.
You're 2, right? Yeah, 5.
So he revved up to 7 cards. Thankfully, most of his cards don't do anything, so we can just pass back to us. Kikis on top. So start by jamming Wall of Omens because we have a spell on top of our deck. So hopefully we can draw this and then have a land underneath it for Courser, which is exactly what happened. Good beats. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we could just play Scavenging Ooze out here. Scavenging Ooze will just get eaten by a bolt right now, so I probably don't want to do that. That being said, putting creatures into the graveyard makes the Lark better at some point here, so yeah, I guess I'm just going to play that. Like, our hand's pretty clunked up here. We're going to have spells to play for a while, so like this we can play out. It's going to get spell snared at any point when we play it, so I would much rather have this eat a snare, so like a voice when we draw it later. That's why I cook. No, I do not cook. I do not cook, and I barely clean. I'm a really bad wife. I guess I tap my lands in a non-optimal manner here. I have to take a point of damage to path this resto here, which is unfortunate. So this is if we lose this game by a single point of life, it's definitely my fault. Because I could have cast the Ooze off this Stomping Ground in this mountain, and then I could have cast off this Temple Garden. Like, Ghost Quarter is going to be great this game, too. Like, this Ghost Quarter is going to kill this Colonnade that would probably otherwise kill us. Like, the Ghost Quarters are great. I do laundry sometimes. think I just want to draw this resto, so I'm just gonna play the Stomping Ground out of my hand. I'm gonna lead on Eternal Witness here. Try and rebuy this Path to Exile.
I'm not playing third.
Okay, you're not.
It's better than I think.
You wanna try this bottle?
And there's no wild Econos. So I think without wild Econos, it's better to see kind of focus.
Alright, so we're getting remanded, that's fine.
Or up to 4 skull packs to make up for the difference.
I cast this, we could get mana leaked, but I think I'm fine with that. I could just shock myself.
5 lander.
I'm just gonna gain 1 life and ship the turn here, I think.
This is a weird hand.
I think the waiting game is still favoring us. If he has another resto, the waiting game starts to favor him a little bit, but I think if he doesn't have another resto, we're definitely ahead on this waiting game. If he does, so aggro. If he has a resto now, we're definitely in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty rough.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I do software development, mostly hobbyist type projects though. Let's targeting a bolt. So scavenging use would have been really good. So we're gonna crack this fetch.
Yeah, it's dead. Got it.
We're gonna crack this fetch and play resto here while he only has 2 mana up. Leaving this Ghost Quarter up.
Here's the weird part.
We're dead to remand or leak into Burn Spell. Need to draw a card at least. I guess we're also dead to Path into Burn Spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will I code on stream? No, probably not. I guess I could have played PN Corinne out to try and avoid Path into Burn Spell killing us here. A Valorous Stance into Burn Spell also kills us, I guess. That's a card. Tight game, close. He's only got 2 cards in hand. It's a shame, like if we get to untap here, probably a good favorite to win. Well, he hasn't just snapped it off, so this Ghost Quarter is saving our life here. In the most literal sense. The non-Nactal version is probably harder for you, right?
I don't know.
So, board-wise, so you don't have Revelry.
I do.
Oh, wow. You just, so you got like 1 Stomping Ground or something?
1 time.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we're supposed to start on Witness for Path.
Took out the second time. This is
Opponent
just
is super low on clock, that is correct.
Cut the second stomping ground for a Horizon Canopy. Just needs
Play Firelit Thicket, gain a life.
So my hand was a serviceable hand to,
the last game.
that's my last hand actually. Like,
Do I want to